Hi guys, how you doing? Uncle Bob here, back once again with another video, and today we're going to be doing what is the best Batman version between the McFarlane's Batman 89 figure and the Batman Returns figure. So, see from the Batman 89 classic movie, and then obviously Batman Returns, and both obviously starring the brilliant actor Michael Keaton. I have very good childhood memories of these movies when I was younger. Both loved them and always watch them. I always watch them actually, both of these movies, twice a year. And doesn't matter how many times I see it, always loved watching the movies. And yeah, two of my favourite films. And yeah, starring obviously Michael Keaton, was a great Batman. Probably the best Batman, really, to be honest. Yeah, so we're going to be checking out what is the better suit like. What is the best figure in general, best suit. Yeah, and looking at different things. Obviously, it's between McFarlane figures. It's not between any others. So let's check out the 89 version. Yeah, it's a pretty good figure, but there's a few issues that are not accurate to the movie. McFarlane are not the best when it comes to getting stuff that are spot on. But most of it, I mean, apart from the head sculpt being the most worst thing on this figure, the actual body and suit doesn't look that bad. And again, on the Batman Returns one, slight improvement on the head sculpt this time, where it's obviously tell the difference, which looks pretty good. Body and all that looks pretty good. Looks quite nice. Although the main issue being on this figure is the issue with the cape. So yeah, so head sculpt first of all, the 89 version. Now, obviously, we know the obvious mistake where the neck is not sort of connected to the head sculpt, where it goes straight up this, like where it's the neck is shorter in length than it is the head sculpt, which is just doesn't look right, does it at all? Yeah, but in general, yeah, it kind of looks like Keaton, but the yeah, I don't know if it's really that distinctive. I mean, it kind of does, but yeah, I don't think it's a good head sculpt in general. The eyes don't look too bad, but yeah, it's mainly the issue with it just not being level, which is not very good. As where they've improved in this. See, I don't know why they see. Really, the 89 version would have been almost perfect if they'd got that right on there. Then it's shame there's no way to sort of swap the head sculpt over, or get a spare one of these and then swap it over. Or McFarlane needs to do a reissue one of that head sculpt. But the one on Batman Returns looks really, really good, and it's kind of more like Michael Keaton. So not only is that issue been fixed where the cowl is sort of level, it actually does. I think it's slight improvement as well over the other head sculpt. Well, I think it is anyway. Yeah, it looks more. Not only it looks accurate and better, but it looks more like Keaton, certainly from that look, like you see in the movies. And I really like the paint job on the mouth area. There's from that angle. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good, to be honest. Looks pretty nice. Then let's check out. So yeah, the Returns figure is better head sculpt. Let's look at the body now. Now the body is obviously it's sort of like a whatever it's a crazy amount of packs. I don't know if it's like 12 or 14 or 16 pack going on, whatever it is in the movie. And then you've got the bat sign. I don't know if that is right or whether the one on the return. I think the one on the returns was right. I don't know what happened here. I don't think that's right. For some reason, yeah, it's sort of like it's sort of they've done that. It's a returns figure, but it's sort of like a reissue done better with this. So they really need to do this one again. But yeah, not sure if that's right. The bat symbol on there doesn't look that great, but the one on the returns figure looks pretty nice. I do like that on the returns figure, looks really nice. I'm pretty sure that's the one that he has in the movie as opposed to that. Yeah, I think it's returns one. But yeah, so the body is going on like that with the crazy amount of packs, how many packs you want to call it. And then the second one on the returns figure is more sort of like body armor, as you see it in the returns. It's sort of like more kind of, and at the other one they say the other one is body armor. It's kind of like just a guy in a suit, where this seems like this is actual proper body armor. I mean, you can't really, when in terms of saying the head sculpts are better, on this it's a case of, on the bodies it's a case of really, because they're both quite good, you know, they're not the same. So it's a case of really like what is better in terms of what people prefer. So that's sort of like, I mean, I am leaning towards the one in the first, because that's the one that I'm most known and always thought was pretty good when I was young. But now I'm actually thinking maybe that the one on the returns actually looks better. Yeah, I'm sort of half and half on that, because I really do like both figures. But yeah, we'll go with 89. We'll let 89 have that one, because returns has got the cow and the head sculpt. So we give it to the 89 on the body. The belt, I think they're pretty much both the same. Again, I think they're supposed to be yellow rather than gold, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to have to check the movie again. Yeah, we'll do legs. Legs, I think legs are pretty much okay and not really much difference. I think I think someone pointed out in a review that I saw that the boots may be exactly the same on the returns as the 89, but I'm not 100% sure. Again, it's something that I'd have to check in the movie, but I don't know if you see quite good. I think the only time you see the boots close up is when he's like gearing up and putting the suit on, and I think there's one bit where he's sort of sitting there and you see the boots. But yeah, it's something that you may have to pause and to check that was accurate. But yeah, let's see here. Legs are about the same. Yeah, the boots are actually, I think, the same, whether they're right, accurate or not. I think they're about the same. So it's about level on trousers and boots, and I guess arms is pretty much the same. Capes. Now, the one on the 89 is the sort of cloth type material. Which again sometimes is better because it's sort of, there's no issue with trying to get it in position. You just let it hang basically. But although you can't sort of get it into fixed position where you sort of like want to curve it round him and sort of have him standing there with the cape sort of going round. But yeah, but then the one on the returns has got the wiring in the cape. And you can sort of get it into positions, whereas it uses a hang glider in returns. But the only issue with that is it doesn't go level straight. As you saw in my review video, it sort of won't go into a straight position. It's just sort of like bent and stuff, and it doesn't look good. I sort of made the mistake, whereas the one in the 89, you've got the poles where you can slide into the cape and sort of have it fixed position. They did the mistake where they put the wiring in the cape, so it was sort of, I mean, it's all right because I've sort of managed to sort of curve it around him to make it, because in returns, I believe you sort of can curve it right round to where the bat symbol is, and sort of you can't really do that as good on this with the wiring in the cape, but you can sort of try and curve it at least a little bit to make it look better. But as regards to sort of like getting it into the hang glider sort of cape, is sort of like all bent and it's not good. So yeah, they should have done it where they put the poles. We could put the poles into the cape and then have it dead level. But you know, they chose to do that. I think maybe it may be a case of doing a reissue of these and fixing the cape on this mainly, and then fixing the head sculpt on the 89 would be really good. But I doubt they would do that. I think those go as far as the suits. Oh yeah, I'm going to give the cape to. I think I will actually give the cape to the 89, considering it is just slightly wrong on the returns figure. There's sort of no issue with the cape on the 89. Yeah, so it just needed to be longer and that wiring situation sorted out. So yeah, I'm going to give it to the 89. Articulation is pretty much the same. I don't think we need to go into that. It's pretty much level. The accessories that you get, this is the accessories are not great as regards to the returns figure. The one on the 89 is pretty much the same as the returns figure, and they really messed up on the 89 figure where they made the weapons exactly the same as the 89 version. There's a couple of new different weapons in Batman Returns than it is in the first one, so they made a mistake there. Again, I don't think they. It's a bit of a lousy job, to be honest. They sort of made a few mistakes. I don't think they watched the movie enough, to be honest. Made a few mistakes. However, with the Batarang, actually, where they made it thick, they did do that on the 89 version, I think. It was completely wrong. But, however, because they've done the same thing on the returns, actually, it looks kind of more like the Batarang from returns now, because it's more thicker and it's got it's a remote control, isn't it? So when he types, when you see it in returns, when he takes out some of the goons, he types it in, doesn't he, on the Batarang, and then it guides across. It kind of looks more like that one. Obviously, it hasn't got the detail, but because it's kind of thicker, and yeah, it kind of looks more like it than it does in the 89. So that's not too bad. I'm not sure if the grappling gun is different in returns or if it's the same. But yeah, it's they needed to make it more like the returns figure. But I guess the accessories sort of equal. Articulation is pretty equal. Paint job, you can't really say it's, but because they're both black, so it's pretty even. So let's see. So what's better? So we've got head sculpt on Batman Returns. Then we've got suit in general. I said I'd go with the 89, but it could very well be Returns, but we'll go with 89. Cape, 89. Boots is pretty even. What else did I say? Bat sign, I said the returns figure. Weapons, I said accessories is even. To be honest, I think it's quite even. Really, because they're both not 100% accurate, but maybe leaning towards going on accuracy more the returns figure. Other than the cape is really the main issue, maybe the belt being yellow, and I pretty much think that's it. I think you're pretty much dead spot on. If the cape was alright and that was yellow, then I think it'd be pretty much spot on. As well, the returns, the main issue being the head sculpt, maybe having the belt yellow. Yeah. I think overall, I think I'm gonna have to give it to the Batman Returns, because apart from the cape being wrong, I think everything else is pretty much good. As I said, apart from the belt being a different colour, it's a pretty good figure. But I think these really need to be redone, and just a few changes on the returns figure, and it'd be a really good figure if they fix the cape and got a few other adjustments and then sorted out the weapons. It'd be a really good figure. Batman 81, 89 needs to fix the sign, obviously. Belt yellow, and then redoing the head sculpt, that sort of straight. But yeah, definitely 8. The returns figure is the better figure. I wasn't actually going to get this, the returns, because it was quite similar, and I was trying to avoid. But because it is a much better figure, I'm glad I did pick it up, and I'm looking forward to having it displayed in the cave, having Batman displayed in the man cave. So that's going to be it, guys. Thought I'd do this video. I don't know if anyone's done this before, but I just thought I'd have fun with it because I've got the returns figure and I wanted to do a few videos involving it. So guys, that's going to be it. Yeah, returns figure is the better figure, I feel. So guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos. I'll see you next video. Take care. Bye for now. See you soon. Thanks for watching.